Yahweh, man. He praise of the Most High.
That's right.
Yahweh praise.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahawashi, defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. He that is feeble among them, at that day shall be as David.
Yeah, you got feeble brothers among us. That is shy, that's kind of timid. The Lord said, hey, those brothers gonna be like King David, man. So what was the history of King David? King David was a bloody man. King David killed tens of thousands of the Lord's enemies, man. A man of war. So you got the timid brothers among us. They're gonna be like King David.
And he was also a man after the Most High's heart.
Yeah. That's what mean the feeble brothers among us, man. Go ahead.
Reads on, it says, in the house of David shall be as the Most High.
In the house of David, man. Well, David laid down that groundwork, but David got busy out there, man. Everybody looked up at him like, oh, that's the man. So if you got King David at the top, and he got his respect, it got to a point he got to send out different dudes to do his dirty work. So the guys underneath him, they were better. Because they like hitmen. You know what I'm saying? King David had his top hitman, what was his nephew? He had Joab doing the dirty work, man. Then you had Abishai, Benaniah, all the brothers, man. Benaniah. Alright? Top dudes, man. But other than they were bad, there we go. And they went out there and they got busy, man. They put in work. Because King David already laid the foundation, laid the groundwork. So they had different wars. King David stayed back, man, and got the report back in, man, that he'll show up. You see? In certain battles, man, King David, he went first.
In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 7 and 8, and it reads, and ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword, and 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you before the sword. That's what kind of power Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi is going to give his elect men of the nation of Israel real soon. And Lord willing, we can be of that number. Unstoppable power, brothers.
Take the world.
You're gonna get some serious power that's way beyond the gun. How you gonna crush the nations with just a little bop gun? A little AK-47. Come on, man. Isaiah the 41st chapter, the 8th verse. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power, I will strengthen thee. See, yea, I will help thee. But you gotta believe. You ain't gonna receive the blessing if you don't believe. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and shall not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, even though we're on the bottom, and ye men of Israel, begin with the elect, I will help thee, saith the Lord. And he keeps saying he's going to help us. How is he going to help us? And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. This is how he's going to help us. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. That's some serious power. Thou shalt crush the mountains and beat them small. That's the nations again. That's a metaphor for the nations. and shall make the hills as chaff. So we're about to get some serious power. Let's read the NLT version. You will be a new threshing instrument with many sharp teeth. Teeth represents power. You will tear your enemies apart, making chaff of mountains, which is a metaphor for the nations.
In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 7 and 8, and it reads, and ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword, and 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you before the sword. That's what kind of power Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi is going to give his elect men of the nation of Israel real soon. And Lord willing, we can be of that number. Unstoppable power, brothers.